Baby, this is a look, okay? What's up, baddies? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be creating this makeup look using all new products. So if you'd like to see what I use to get this look, stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe and make sure you turn on that notification bell. So to start off, I'm actually going to be going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and this is what she looks like. This like feels real silky. It's definitely giving the girl silk. I like the way this feels. Feels really nice. So next for my primer, I'm going in with my Milani Cosmetics No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer. So for my foundation today, I'm going to be using my Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation, and this is in the shade 520W. And I'm scared. I don't know if this is going to be my shade because I did do the color matching online, and I want to be real careful. With opening this because I've seen what my girls have been saying. Looks like it matches. It's definitely very liquidy. I am kind of surprised at this color match because I saw the W and got scared. It just screamed red to me, you know? Red, red. That's not bad. And I'm using my El Makiage 100 foundation blending brush to blend this in. So this is definitely a dewy foundation, mind you. I put this on top of a mattifying primer, but I'm not mad. We live for a little dew. So to contour, I'm going to be using my Morphe 2 Hide and Peak Concealer, and this is in the shade Peak of Mahogany. I think this is the darkest shade in the collection, and it does show up on me, which is high-key shocking. So we're gonna just use this to contour our face. So for my concealer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Superstay Concealer, and this is in the shade 52 Olive. And I'm guessing this is like the Super Stay foundation, so it might be super matte, which I think is good for the foundation because it balances it out. Now I'm just gonna blend that out. So now I'm going to set my highlight with my Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. Hopefully this does what it needs to do. So next I'm going to go into my ColourPop Cheek palette, and this is the Sweet Roll one. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is Icing on Top. And I'm going to use this to kind of set my contour. I might have got a little excited. So I did actually use this palette before, but not like in an actual, well, I guess it was an actual makeup look, but not an actual makeup look, you know? And now I'm going back in with that same translucent powder to carve out this contour slash bronze. Okay, so now that we have our brows done, I'm going to be going into my eyeshadow, and the palette we're going to be using today is from The Balm Cosmetics. And this is what she looks like, and this is the Balm in the Beautiful eyeshadow palette. This is what she looks like on the inside. I do think I'm going to have to use like a third eyeshadow from a different palette as like a transition shade, but this is what we're going to get into. So the first shade I'm going to go into is right here, which is Makeup Artist. So this palette is, I don't know, but it's giving me a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be, which is totally a good thing. So now I'm going into this shade right here, which is called Chick Flake. I'm just going to apply this to my brow bone. So I definitely thought this palette would be giving ashy as well. And she's actually working out pretty well for me. Which is why they say never judge a book by its cover, because what she's kind of giving. So I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is Cliffhanger. And just apply that to our outer edge like so. This is like close to a black shade also. Like, it's really dark. I wish I would have had a shade between this and Makeup Artist. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a shade to mix that brown with Makeup Artist because that contrast is some serious. So now I'm gonna cut my crease, and then I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is called Autograph. I actually think I'm gonna go into the shade right here, which is called Cut. And we're not gonna cut the crease sharp, we're just gonna do like a soft cut crease. I used Ben Nye's Clown White to prime my eyelids. So for my tear duct, I'm going into this shade right here, which is called Autograph. I hope I don't have to spray it, but let's see. Oh, I think she's giving a good enough shine. To smoke out my lash line, I'm going to be using that brown shade I used from the different palette. The palette was the Morphe and Nikita Dragon palette. So on my lash line, I'm going to go in with Cliffhanger. So for my lashes, I'm going to be using Pacifica's new vegan collagen mascara and their primer. So first I'm going to go in with their primer serum. And these bottles literally feel like glass. Like they feel so heavy. Which I like, but I'm scared if I drop it, it's gonna break. So now I'm going into their mascara. So to line my eyes, I'm going to be using my Solo Lash Glue / eyeliner from Marley Soul. And I like this eyeliner because it's like a 2-in-1. It's lash glue and eyeliner at the same time. So for my lashes, I'm using my Marley Soul lashes, and this is in the style Catching Flights. And that pen just makes putting your lashes on super duper easy. Like, did y'all see that? I'm not even gonna speed this clip up or anything. So I'm gonna do the other eye. And I do have a discount code. I will leave that down below for you all, so y'all can save some coins while shopping. I love how this pen does not dry out. That's like popping. So for my blush, I'm going to be using my Freck Beauty Cheek Slime, and this is in the shade Fielding. Yes, that's what it's called. And this is a liquid blush, which, is this my first time using one? I think this was my first time using like a liquid blush, and I actually really like it. So now I'm going back into this translucent powder I used to set my under eye. I'm just going to use that to set my blush so it won't move around. Okay, so next I'm going to spray my face with my Morphe Luminous setting spray. And then after that, I'm going to line my waterline with my Il Makiage Longwear eye pencil, and this is in the shade Eskimo. Now I'm going in with this shade Avalon, and I'm going to use this to highlight my cheekbones and the high points of my face. So for my lippy, I'm first going in with MAC's Fresh Brew lipstick, and this is a luster lipstick, so I guess it has some shine. Y'all know I don't do too much different from nude. And so now I'm going to be going in with my lip liner afterwards to line my lips. And I kind of like to do this after because I realize if I do it before, since this lippy is so, like, you know, shiny, it like transfers the lip liner everywhere. And I'm actually using a contour stick as my lip liner. This is the Juvia's Place Shade Sticks, I think that's what it's called, and this is in the shade Congo. So that is that with that. And then I'm going in with my NYX Butter Gloss, and this is their new release of it. So this one is their original Cinnamon Roll Intense Butter Gloss, and this is the gloss that we have all been raving about for a while until they discontinued it. I think it was about a year or 2 years, not a year ago, it was about 2 years ago. So they came out with the Cinnamon Roll. It was definitely giving purple Urkel. It was not Cinnamon Roll. So then they came out with this one again recently, and I'm pretty sure you guys can see the difference. The original is the Intense Butter Gloss that was popular, and they had the butter glosses that were popular back in the day, but it didn't have this shade. So it's like they gave us a 2-in-1 special. But ever since they discontinued it, I have not been using this one. I have another one that hasn't been opened that I have not used because I love it that much. So I'm going to swatch the first cinnamon roll that we all like. That is such a pretty color. And the Intense is like more color power, like, you know, you don't have to try to build it up. NYX was paying attention. They saw we were paying attention. And it is literally identical, so I guess it is the same. So this one is the Butter Gloss one, and that's and this one is the Intense one. I guess you guys can kind of see that the Intense one is a little more opaque and the Butter Gloss is more translucent / transparent, but the shade is like spot on. So shout out to NYX for listening to the girls. So this is gonna be our gloss, and I was so obsessed with this lip gloss. It kind of reminds me of MAC's Spite. Is it the lip gloss? So that is the lippy. Now we're just gonna comb out our curl. Ooh, I forgot I had this clip holding my hair back. Hold me back. So we're just gonna brush out our curls with our fingers. And this hair is from Flower Child's hair. I will be sure to leave a link down below to it. Baby, this is a look, okay? This is like so cute. And then the waterline color is like the perfect touch. It's not too bright, but it's still it's giving, you know, it's giving. Okay, so y'all, this is the final look of my first time trying out all these products. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I don't recall any of the products disappointing me. Like, they were all pretty fire. Like, that translucent powder was on my face for a while, and y'all saw it was giving translucent. So if you guys enjoyed it, let me know down below. I will link everything I used down below in the description box. Make sure you guys check that out, and make sure you guys subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss my next video. Bye, baddies.
She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Yeah, but I was down and out like last week. Tell me, where have you been?